All right, GM fellow monkeys. Hope you guys are having an amazing start to your day. Everyone is feeling really excited. Indeed, all we need is a barrel tonight. Today's town hall is going to be centered around the Gen 3, just like, I believe everyone is really excited about. We will bring up the entire Gen 3 team to share with us a lot about the Gen 3 launch ongoing, as well as some of the key dates that you should take note of. But before we do that, we probably should go through some of the regular town hall agenda items. Oops, Tausi, we saw that. I heard that was an honorary to commemorate the Gen 3 launch. But thank you, but no thank you. You can keep that for yourself for this week. Once again, without further delay, today's town hall is indeed brought to you by SMB Gen 3. Feels like this is a very sponsored town hall, but I assure you this is entirely not. So without further delay, let's dive right into the newsletter, and then we will go through just a couple more agenda items, and then we'll dive right into what the Gen 3 team has brought up, has prepared for us for this week. All right. So diving right straight into the newsletter this week is featuring our amazing barrel. A lot of us would have been very familiar with this barrel by now. And I think one of the favorite takeaway for me personally is the exclamation mark pre-sale command. I'm not sure how many of you yet have seen it or got yourself familiarized with this. This is one of my favorite moments over the last couple of days, and I'm sure many of you can relate to it. And before Simon come after me, I probably should stop talking about this. Now, back to the newsletter. All right, SMB Gen 3 update, there were a lot of information being shared. This is probably also a good time to remind everybody that, the Gen 2 holders are eligible to mint your SMB barrel um, per Gen 2. All right, and this is going to be ongoing for duration of 3 months. If you have not already done so, definitely go and check it out. There's of course, the public referral ongoing. We will have the Gen 3 team come up and show you a little bit of that and some of the alpha. Maybe we can convince them to leak some of the trades that are hidden within and around the war room. I think we've seen some very amazing trades, but unfortunately, we're not allowed to talk about any of them. And the Gen 3 team would be able to do so today. All right, so the banana stand. All right, this is basically a new platform that was created to recognize the contribution of MonkeDAO. Today, we'll also have Zach and Andy to come up and share with us a little bit more about what the banana stand will be about and some of the exciting introduction that we will bring into this banana stand, or should I say an extension on the banana stand. We continue to feature Monkey Comms, the Monday Monkey Spotlight, or Monkey Monday Spotlight, some of us would love to call it, the monkey music, and a lot more other content, the MonkeDAO Marketplace. So this is also probably a good time to remind you that, MonkeDAO now have our own marketplace powered by Tensor. So if you guys are looking to trade your barrels and whatnot, the MonkeDAO Tensor Marketplace is probably the preferred place to do so. All right, definitely encourage everyone to go check it out. Shout out to the ad partner again, Google. They have the Web3 startup program. If you guys are building something interesting, definitely encourage you to go check it out. Please have a form for us to fill in after min regarding your experience, for sure. All right. We continue to feature a lot of monkey content. There's a lot of amazing, Gen 3 monkeys on the timeline. Encourage everybody to go check it out. Probably also a good time to remind everyone that, if you guys are putting any amazing content together, organizing any monkey related event, community event or whatnot, feel free to ping it over to us. The newsletter team would love to have you included in the upcoming newsletter, for the many other editions to come. All right. Yeah, I'm sort of, just running through the newsletter very quickly
Okay,
because
you
I
want to go
am
to, what do you feel like?
all
Want
right.
a Burger King?
I think we have a fellow monkey who may be on his way to getting lunch. Thanks for sharing your lunch desires with us. I hope you are having a good time. All right, I believe that brings us towards the tail end of the newsletter for this week. I am just as excited as everybody, and let's close up the newsletter. Shout out to the entire newsletter team for putting this together despite such a busy and eventful past few days that we had. All right, next up, without further delay, let's bring up Andy to talk a little bit about this banana stand we just briefly mentioned about. Apparently, there's some exciting updates here, especially with the Gen 3 launch upcoming. So let's find out from Andy directly on what is it with the banana stand update. Andy, GM, whenever you're ready, would love to have you.
Yeah, Jamie. Yes, the banana stand I think has been really good for Gen 2 holders. I think everyone's enjoying the idea of collecting their bananas, and we've definitely noticed people, the community getting more engaged. And um, we wanted to say that the Interlace team is working hard to implement also Gen 3. So Gen 3 will have separate points, so it won't be the same as Gen 2. Gen 2 will have more points, and it won't be ready at launch on July 3rd, but we are looking to get it into the next week. So we're really excited for this, and getting all the community on the banana stand and having every monkey being able to grab bananas.
All right, Andy, I believe that is all that we have for the banana stand for this week. So thank you for coming up and sharing with us. And I am extremely excited to share with you guys that I'm extremely distracted as well. But the SMB barrel raffle count just exceeded 45,000. This is a huge breakthrough. 45000. Congratulations, fellow monkeys. And just to make sure I'm not too distracted, I'm trying to stay close to this entire laundry list of items that we have prepared. So let's get back to it so that we can quickly bring the Gentry team up here and share with us a little bit more. All right, as we had the raffle ongoing and the Gentry launch, ongoing over the last couple of days, there were also a couple of live events happening across the world, especially Tel Aviv, as well as some events upcoming. And Norm, alongside many of our fellow monkeys have been there, and despite the very eventful Hacker House agenda ongoing, the schedule ongoing, they were actually minting monkeys live at the Tel Aviv Hacker House. And Norm was fortunate enough to be one of the fellow monkey, hang out with them. So let's bring Norm up, share with us a quick overview of what went down in Tel Aviv and what is going to happen in London. All right, Norm, GM, whenever you're ready, come up here and share with us a little bit more. We would love to hear from you.
GM Jamie. Hopefully, my audio holds up this week. I hope everybody's having as much fun as I am with getting a ton of barrel tickets. I was lucky enough to hang out with a bunch of monkeys in Tel Aviv this week for the Hacker House there. Got to see all of the presentations and the demos that the monkeys were going off and getting to explore bringing on a bunch of new people directly for the Tel Aviv Hacker House and spreading the good word of MonkeDAO. For anyone who didn't have a chance to see it, we actually got a bunch of the FB details in the FOMO magazine, some of the print stuff that was being put out there, and we're getting ready for the stops for the Hacker Houses in Germany. For me personally, I'm going to be seeing a bunch of monkeys at the Super Team and UK Bears event Saturday. And I think we're also going to get up to some monkey business on London as well to kind of celebrate the close of the raffle. That's all that I have for the in person stuff. I want to say thank you to all of the amazing monkeys who are making not only the Gen 3 project, but also everything that we do at MonkeDAO going on right now. Obviously, the raffle is taking all of our attention, but I know there's an incredible amount of work being done. So thank you to all the monkeys and looking forward to seeing some of you soon.
All right. Thanks a lot, Norm. Appreciate the update. Definitely encourage everyone, if you guys are near London or, in the Tel Aviv Hacker House, definitely go, reach out to the fellow monkeys and have a great time hanging out and maybe have a, you know, barrel celebration over the next couple of days. All right. So without further delay, as we continue our countdown towards the closure of the SMB barrel raffle, let's bring out the Gen 3 team as we have promised to share with us a quick update as well as what to expect on the next few key dates. We probably also want to take this time to remind our fellow monkey that the Moonlit Quest link is now live. If you guys have not yet claimed your Dow Jones, mark your attendance, feel free to go to the pin messages and you can now do so via the link there. All right. And also, to our new monkeys, we want to meet you. I'm sure there are a lot of new monkeys in the room. The town hall is basically a weekly event that we do to run through the latest updates that is happening in the DAO, as well as welcoming our new monkeys into the community. So if you are a new monkey, stay tuned, hang in there. Towards the tail end, we will have a section all dedicated to welcoming you. So just hang in there with us. Let us know if you are here. We would love to meet you and bring you up here and say hi. All right. So without further delay, passing the time right straight to Nano. Simon, Andy, share with us a little bit more about everything and anything Gen 3.
GM Jemmy, GM everybody, happy to be here to provide some SMB Gen 3 updates. Thank you, Tozy, for another little a barrel honorary in the chat there. I'm really happy you put a lot of time into that one. Really keeping me on my toes this week. First thing we're going to do is just give a really quick recap of everything we've gone over the past week. Just because I know some people are very busy, maybe they haven't heard about something that's going on this week. There's some sort of hyped mint. Maybe they're distracted. But first things up is the honorary that Nom put out last week during the town hall. So I'm going to be dropping all of these links into the town hall text chat. If you're listening to this on the recording on the YouTube, you can definitely watch the whole chat on the YouTube as well and kind of feel like you're part of the town hall if the town hall is not at a convenient time for you. Please, somebody else delete some of those GIFs while I'm busy doing some of this work stuff. If you didn't see, Beck put out okay, thank you for that. Beck put out a competition for a couple of free barrels. So I'm going to post the winners in the town hall text chat now. We have one from Ragin, made some amazing sick merch with the monkey on it, the Gen 3 monkey on it. And then the other winner was from Clouds, and they made an excellent kind of summary video about SMB and MonkeDAO with a lot of great, excellent graphics in it. So definitely go engage and give that some love. And congratulations to them as the winners of that competition. We also had DGen News. I know some of you may know about this Twitter account. They report on a lot of the Web3 news in the world. We gave them a nice sneak peek at some of the traits from the new collection. We think it's a really good little kind of news monkey that we gave them to kind of feature. We also had Caleb. I think is Caleb here today. He revealed the black T-shirt. So very, very cool for Caleb to kind of engage and show his support for MonkeDAO. I'm going to keep going very, very quickly here. Digi, I think Digi is also here. We've had a couple spaces with Digi. He was able to reveal the brown kimono on the monkey. So really cool to see. We think it looks really good. The brown kimono is a really nice color. We're pretty happy with it. We also had the XNFT backpack trait revealed. So there will be a red backpack in the collection. Just drop that link into the chat as well if you want to go check it out, check out some of the comments. While Nom was in the Tel Aviv Hacker House, he actually, if you zoom in on that, there is a physical copy of a magazine with a hyped Solana mint coming up. I'm not sure if you've heard about it, but it's really cool to see kind of things being brought into the physical world. And then, of course, there's this guy on Twitter. I'm not sure if you've heard of him, but his name's Soul Big Brain. We made him a little honorary as well. So it's really cool to see him kind of put that out and show support for MonkeDAO as well, for all of the work that we've put in over the past 1.5 to 2 years. So definitely go help engage with that and show your public support for his support for MonkeDAO. Obey Raves, I'm going to keep name dropping here. Obey Raves just put out a trait as well and revealed the what is this? The Sunset Aviators in the collection. So that was really cool for him to reveal. I have a bunch more to go here, so I'm going to keep it really, really quick. Sorry if I'm going too fast for some people. There was the DGen Ape Academy onesie trait reveal. So it's super awesome to see support and collaboration with one of the OG collections on Solana. I know a lot of people minted DGen Apes from the original MonkeDAO chat in here. If you use the !Jemmy command, you'll see where this kind of all started. Sorry, Jemmy, for kind of leaking that that OG comment from way back in the day. We also had Soul Buckets. I know Soul Buckets may be in here as well. He revealed the Soul Bucket trait. So the Soul Bucket hat, which is so perfect for him to release. We thought it lined up really well with his brand and the different Soul hat, because we know the backwards Soul hat in the Gen 2 collection is so prestigious and so well known. We thought let's just kind of change it up a little bit for the Gen 3 collection and create a Soul Bucket hat. Oh, what is next here? We had Cadence showing his support and changing. If anybody knows Cadence, he's always had the Pengu PFP, and he has shown his support for MonkeDAO by changing his PFP. I have about 7 or 8 more to go of these Twitter links just from news in the past week. We also had the Gecko onesie come out. So along with the DAA onesie, we have the Gecko onesie, which is really cool to see. We think the green in this onesie is like a really, really cool green. Really shows the color. And you can see the branding of the Gecko within the onesie itself. Oh, we got a little bit of a hot mic there, so definitely check if you have a hot mic. And next, we also have some information about barrel trading. So barrel trading will start today. We can go a bit over this a bit later, but basically, once the raffle closes in 1.5 hours, is that right? The first step is for Metaplex to issue all of the refunds. And then once all of the refunds are completed, the barrels will be airdropped, and the barrels that we claimed will be unfrozen, and then trading can commence. It's all in that command. Use the !raffle command. It will give you all the information you need to know about the raffle and the barrels. And then you can go trade on Tensor for a multiplier of 1.25x Tensor points for the next week. So definitely use the marketplace command for the link to our own marketplace, the MonkeDAO marketplace, and trade on there. We also had an update from Tensor as well as Magic Eden. They have both implemented the Gen 2 barrel claim information directly into the marketplace itself, so you can see whether a Gen 2 has claimed its barrel or not directly on the marketplace, which saves people a lot of time, and you can kind of see if the Gen 2 that you're buying has already purchased its barrel or not. We also have, sorry, I keep going here. Let me know if I'm going too fast. The Fox onesie. We definitely support the famous foxes and everything they're building and doing in the ecosystem. We create a nice little fun onesie. Then you can see we've also made them emojis. I see people spamming the fox emoji, which is really cute and really great to see. Yes, the Klano one. I know you needed Diego. We all need the Klano one as well. They aren't one of ones, but they aren't common as well, and that's all I'll say about that. We also had our very own Skelly King, Raffalafel. I'm not sure if you all want to spam ping him. He has minted his barrel from the Skelly King, so showing his support for Gen 3 by using the Skelly King NFT to claim their barrel. That was really, really great to see. We also have Solana Sensei revealing the when honorary for the Skelly King. I wonder when that's going to happen. We also have Solana Sensei revealing the bamboo hat, obviously with that brown kimono, which is really cool to see. We think it looks really good. I think there's actually the bamboo hat was put on a recently released legendary. I think that GIF was actually leaked. I think maybe that was Jam or somebody. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? I think I'm coming up to it here in the order of links. Oh yeah, it's on the last link. But yeah, you can put the bamboo hat one in the chat there, Nano. Next up, we have 4 more left to go, is the second Bandito DAO trait released by the Sombrerito Banditos. So it's the dark style sombrero hat, which is really cool to see. And there's the Raiden GIF for the electric storm monkey with the bamboo hat on. We also have the last of the onesies, which is the Klano. So the Klano onesies are here, and they're also made into emojis, and they will be part of the collection. Yesterday, during the opening of the raffle, we had a live spaces for about 2 hours, kind of going into depth about everything about the mint and the collection and the pre-sale and the raffle and how it's all working. So if you want 2 hours of all of us getting pretty excited talking about the S&B raffle with all our partners and many different monkeys sharing their stories about MonkeDAO, definitely give that spaces a listen. We also had 4,000 raffle tickets sold in the first 15 minutes, which is absolutely amazing to see. Obviously, that number has gone up now, and that's also amazing. We can talk a bit about that in a bit. But yesterday, seeing that quick jump to 4,000 tickets within 15 minutes was absolutely amazing. And then we have a tweet from Nom basically saying, imagine not backing yourself. So that shows Nom kind of picking up 50 raffle tickets himself just to support himself and MonkeDAO and the future of MonkeDAO and Gen 3. I think we're on to the last one, which of course is the reveal of the legendary Storm Monkey. So this is the second legendary that we've revealed. They are animated. They are GIFs. They will be NFTs as GIFs. So it's really, really cool to see the second of how many legendaries are we going to release? I'm not sure if we talked about that yet publicly, but we also have one more legendary that we released. I think it was this morning, Undy or Nano, if you could link it to the C3PO reveal of the Sea Monkey that was revealed by C3PO and its animation and its cool eyes that blink sideways. Somebody could drop that in the town hall text chat. That'd be great. There we go. Thank you, Nano. And then I think I also have it in my in GIF format here. Please stop, Flux. Yeah, okay, thank you. I think we're just a couple more things to go over. That's most of the news just from the past week. And now we can talk about upcoming, what's happening in the future with this Gen 3 mint. End of the raffle is in 1.3 hours. I will just check on the tickets being sold. We are 48,000 tickets, which is absolutely amazing. So one ticket is less than a 1 in 10 chance of winning at this point. That's insane. So yes, just to kind of re-clarify, once the raffle closes in 1.5 hours, the first thing to happen is for refunds to be sent out. Nothing will happen until all of those refunds are returned to people, so everyone has their liquidity. At that point, the barrels will be airdropped to people who won, and also the barrels that were claimed by the Gen 2 gated mint will be unfrozen, and the trading can happen on the MonkeDAO marketplace with the 1.25 tensor point multiplier. And then that will occur all weekend, and barrel holders will have full access to MonkeDAO. So we will have a lot of people coming into MonkeDAO over the weekend with their barrels. Definitely show a lot of respect to them, communicate and be patient with them when they're coming in and asking a lot of questions. I have created over 480 commands in the Discord for people to use to disseminate information to each other. So definitely use the commands when somebody's ever asking like a common question. Also happy to direct them to the websites, which has a lot of the information as well. And then on Monday, we break open the barrels. So you can take your barrel, go to a website, connect your wallet, and you can break it open to reveal your Gen 3 should you choose so. And at that point, we will also be locking down the Discord. So barrels will no longer have access to the entire Discord. They will just have access to the single Barrel DAO channel, which we think will be quite a cool channel to be a part of because that is a decreasing supply asset. I think that's it for kind of what's happening in the future. Obviously, this was a massive success. We really thank you and everyone for all the support that you've shown. The entire ecosystem is showing support for MonkeDAO and S&B, obviously by the amount of raffle tickets being shown. English says, can they not have access to DGen mints, please? I will communicate what they do and do not have access to, but we really want to make sure that we have properly integrate the culture of Gen 2 into Gen 3. Um, we don't want too much animosity between the two different groups. Like we're all monkeys, we're all part of MonkeDAO, and for the past year and a half to 2 years, we've been curating this special culture between all of us. And I think it's time to share that culture with people who want to have seen it from the outside and want to be a part of this group. So we definitely want to welcome them with open arms and bring them into the family. So we're not going to try and create too many different tiers within the communication channels. We really want everyone to just be one big happy family here in the Discord. With that said, we will have like a special channel for the Gen 2 holders because we think it's important that they have a place to talk about governance, because the Gen 2 holders are the only ones that have the ability to vote, and we want them to have the ability to have conversations with each other about the future of the DAO and what they're going to vote for and governance and stuff like that. But I think that's about it for me to cover on the Gen 3 information. Please confirm Gen 2 is where we can talk about shit about everyone else. That's exactly right, Nano. It'll be the shit talking channel. Any other questions, definitely post them in chat. Ping me with them or ping Jemmy. There's also the ticket submit if you want to talk about something private. I think that's about it, unless there's anything else we want to cover, Nano. We can probably just take some Q&A and have a chill rest of our town hall, or we can throw it back to Jemmy if we want some more Jemmy rapping vibes. Nom, thank you. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I've had plenty of rest, plenty of water. I'm hyped up on the raffle. Really, really excited. Really excited to see the amount of raffle tickets being sold. It's beyond our expectations, like far beyond our expectations. So we're just we're jacked. We're jacked, Prezzo.
Yeah, I think we can
How many hours
probably
did you sleep?
take some questions
Yes.
and just generally talk about it, vibe. And personally, I just want to say a thank you to everyone. Like this has been a 9-month journey for me and for the other people in the Gen 3 team. And it was just 2 weeks ago that I was in here reaching out in town hall saying like we need you as our ambassadors to help amplify our message, and clearly that has worked. Like we had plans as the Gen 3 team, we had plans in place of this is how we're going to do our marketing. It's going to be incremental. We're going to build up a sort of to a fever pitch. That was our hope. But I mean, plans can only go so far unless you've got the people there to help execute them. And we had an entire community on our side, and that's why this has been such a success. Like we were planning in terms of we must meet the 4,000 ticket minimum, and obviously we wanted to exceed that, but we were fully focused on we have to hit 4,000, and that's what we need to fund the buyout, to fund the DAO and its activities going forwards. And look at us now, we're at 50,000 tickets. So thank you to everyone in the community. Like from the bottom of my heart, everyone's been doing such a great job amplifying this message, getting it out there. Like some people would have seen 2 days ago, my Twitter account got suspended because Twitter thought I was a bot because I was engaging too hard with everyone posting about Gen 3. And it's because there was just too much. Like I was trying to like and comment and retweet everything I was seeing, and apparently that was too much for Twitter. So only a bot could be doing that. But that's just because this community is really vibing with Gen 3, and we really appreciate that. So if people have a bunch of questions for us, or if there's anyone else on the Gen 3 team that wants to just say some things, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say the same thing. A huge thank you to everyone. I know we're blown away with the support over the past week, and also wanted to extend a big thank you to the Monkey Patrol and every monkey that has helped answering questions in all the chats, answering tickets, and to thank the Seeds team for hosting the craziest pre-sale maybe ever that we've ever had in MonkeDAO. And of course, also a huge thank you to the Metaplex team for hosting the Gen 2 gated mint and the raffle that is currently live, about to end in an hour or so, and the reveal of the Gen 3 on Monday. So yeah, just a big thank you to everyone. Um, that's it for me.
Yeah, thank you, Nano and Andy. That was amazing. I don't think anybody else from the Gen 3 team is available to talk right now. I know our artist TWX Tom is on the New Zealand time zone, so he'll probably be listening to this on recording. But yeah, just want to say thank you again. The support has been absolutely amazing, and thank you to all of you.
All right, thanks a lot, Gentry team. We are beyond thankful, and words probably, just cannot describe how grateful we are for the entire team, and the work that they have done over the last week or so. And I'm sure there are actually a lot of questions, but there is one thing that is distracting all of us. That is the SMB barrel raffle. So no worries about it. If you guys have any questions, the DMs are always open. Feel free to open a ticket and you can have a very intimate session with Super Simon. Ask him anything that you want, get him to leak anything that you want to know, but he refuses to tell us. Yes, a very intimate session with Super Simon. But feel free to just enjoy the good vibe. I think we can continue to take any questions, and more importantly, continue to shout out for new monkeys. If there is any new monkey in the room, can you please just type something in the chat? We would love to meet you. So just let us know, tag myself or tag Super Simon if you're new here. Feel free to come up here, share a little bit about yourself. Oh, lovely. We have one new monkey, Poised Wolf. Any other new monkeys, feel free to come up here. Let us know. We would love to meet you. And yes, before I forget, Gen 2 monkeys, today could probably be the very last town hall we would have as Gen 2 monkeys. Can you imagine how far we have come? Next week, we will welcome a group of amazing new monkeys, and it will be a larger family. But this could be the last Gen 2 only town hall. So I hope you guys are, enjoying this moment. This moment is for you. You are the one that made everything possible, and we are extremely excited that we actually have 150 or over 150 monkeys with us today. Um, Next week's town hall is going to be all about the floor price talks. No worries. Next week's town hall will be done in a slightly different format. And this is probably also a good reminder for you. If you have any questions or if there's any comment you want to bring up, this week could probably be one of the easiest opportunity to do so. Because next week we may be organizing town hall on a stage format. And what that means is that, you probably have to be invited up the stage. There's a little bit more formality, but monkey will always be monkey. All right. So that's just what I wanted to say. It's definitely been a very, nostalgic day. Just thinking about this, I think it didn't really hit us until, one of our fellow monkey told us, hey, next week is going to be a slightly different format. And then some of us are like, oh, hell yeah. All right. So yeah. Aside from reminiscing the amazing journey, why don't we bring up our new monkeys? I believe we just saw one green little tag there. If we are able to identify any other new monkeys, could you please help us? Oh, I think I see exam and what was poised wolf. Aside from the two new monkeys that I have managed to identify, if you guys are seeing any new monkeys in the room, please help us bring them up here, invite them to the town hall so that we can meet them. So, Poised Wolf, if this is a convenient time for you to come up and speak, please let us know. We would love to meet you. After that, we can have exam come up here and share with us a couple, a brief introduction of himself as well. Oh, I think we are seeing a lot more new monkeys. All right, no problem. We can take it slow. Poise Roof, the stage is now yours. All right. I feel like okay. I think I know why you were server muted. Can you please try again?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear. GM.
GM, thank you for having me. My name is Mario, also known as Poise Wolf. I'm COO of a U.S.-based crypto hedge fund and also insurance agent in my 9 to 5 life. I have a pretty strong book of business based out of New Jersey and New York. And yeah, I joined SMB for everything that you guys have to offer, and just super excited to be here and part of the team in a sense. I'm also a founding member of a DAO in the Wolf Capital ecosystem, so really came here to try to like boost my chops on what it is to be a successful DAO and stuff like that. So yeah, just really happy to be here, and I'm very, very, very into NFT-fi and NFT-fi education. I think that's a kind of huge part of this ecosystem and will be a huge infrastructural piece of Sol and this entire industry going forward. So really love Sharky, Citrus, Fract, and RainFi. And yeah, if anyone needs any kind of education or assistance in regards to lending and borrowing, I am your guy. That is what I'm loving right now, and hope I can help in any way possible.
All right, welcome to the family. We're extremely excited to have you. This is, once again another example of, extremely talented monkeys that we are very honored to have. And speaking of which, NFT Fi, I think this also reminded me of something that a couple of us were discussing in the war room. Apparently, the liquidity from our different, lending partners have been almost entirely drained out from what we heard just because of the raffle ongoing. So you guys did it. All right, welcome once again, Poisu. We are extremely excited to have you be part of the family. All right, I think we have exam, and I see Nassim's comment that he's actually in a Val game, and we will have over up after. So exam, if this is a convenient time for you to come up and speak, we would love to meet you. The stage is now yours. Whenever you're ready, feel free to do so.
Oh yeah. Hey monkeys. Tough to follow up after that really official introduction, but my name is Exempt or James. Been in the space for a while. Really enjoyed watching you guys on Twitter and seeing you all around in different projects. So finally bit the bullet and wanted to check out and see what you guys are about. But other than that, that's all I have. Just excited to see how this all works out and where you guys go.
All right, welcome to the family once again. The only comment I would like to leave with you is that the DJ Means is one of the most legendary channel ever in the entire Web3 world. So if you have not yet spent enough time in the DJ Means channel, highly encourage you to do so. And if you just ask around, everyone knows where DJ Means is. Welcome to the family once again. Extremely excited to have you here. All right. I think we are seeing Goto as well. Goto, welcome to the monkey family. We would love to have you come up here in a little bit if this is a convenient time for you to come up and speak. Nassim, if you are available, we would love to have you up here. Let me just check very quickly if you are server muted and make sure that you are able to see. Nassim, yeah, I don't think Nassim is in the voice chat with us, so I think we will skip him for now. But if you guys are friends with Nassim, feel free to send him a message, let him know that whenever he's ready, we would love to have him up here. We continue to go down the list. I think Overt, we are seeing Overt as well before Goto. Overt, if this is a convenient time for you to come up and speak, we would love to say hi to you as well. So feel free to unmute yourself whenever you're ready. Uh, the stage is now yours, but again, I think Overt is not in the voice chat anymore. All right. So if you guys are friends with him, feel free to shoot him a message, let him know that we are waiting for him here. And if he wants to come out and say hi, we would love to have him. All right. Goto, let me see if Goto is in the list. Right. If you are, can you please unmute yourself and let us know? We would love to have you come up here. Oh, and yes, Flox, that is an amazing screenshot. Over 1 million sold in the raffle account. the raffle holding account, and that is not $1 million, but 1 million sold. This is insane. I think the SMB barrel raffle just brought up a whole new definition of liquidity on Solana. This is amazing. And we were just kidding and just like playing around. I'm not sure. Simon, do you think we can get hold of the tweet by G yesterday? Maybe in the boardroom. We're just joking around on something like that. And apparently that was exactly what happened. All right. I just want to continue shouting out for new monkeys. I know we had a couple of new monkeys that we saw, but unfortunately, they may not be in a convenient position to speak. Oh, I think we saw Goto. Goto, you still have the green tag with you earlier, but I'm not sure if you actually had the opportunity to come back and say hi. If you do want to come up and say hi still, we'll be more than happy to have you. All right. I don't think Goto is probably okay. So I think Goto is probably not in a convenient time for you to speak. Believe we have reached the end of new monkeys. But just in case if there are any more new monkeys, feel free to let us know. We would be more than happy to have you come up here. And yes, so I think this was the tweet that G put out. A couple of us were just kidding because we saw the tweet by that a certain individual the day before, and then the Solana price just started moving a little bit more violently as compared to the rest of its peers. And just nice, the raffle was also launched at that point. So we are you know sorry that the Solana price ran a little bit over the last 24 hours or so, but we hope you guys are definitely having fun. We should probably open up the floor to any new monkeys or any monkeys who just want to come up here, share good vibes. As we continue the countdown, we are now at officially 53,000 raffle tickets sold. A reminder again, in approximately an hour and 10 minutes, the raffle will come to an end. If you do want to participate or your friends, do point them towards the raffle site within the next hour or so. All right. Any monkeys who want to come up here, share this amazing moment with us? The stage is extremely open. This may be one of the last few opportunity where we can easily unmute our mic, enjoy a couple of hot mic moment before we transit to the official stage format for the town hall next coming week. Price is coming back thanks to the MonkeDAO Town Hall. Ben, I'm sure you're feeling excited. Why don't you come out here and share with us some joy? Feel free. But thanks for the chat. That was amazing. All right, I think we're going to we are
And
probably
Jemmy, if anybody
Yes.
has any questions about the past week or about SMB or Gen 3, we're always here to answer your questions. If you don't want to talk, you can definitely DM or open a ticket or just ping us in any of the chats. Also, the raffle does close in about 1 hour from now. Maurice, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we will be having a public spaces during that time, just to kind of have some good public vibes. We love this town hall. It's a bit private, a bit more cozy in here with all of you monkeys. But it's always good to have like a public facing side. So there's 150 in here. So it should be super easy to get 150 of us into one of the spaces. So Maurice and myself and Andy will try to organize that and get that up and going in the next half an hour here. Because we definitely want to bring all these good vibes that we're having and kind of do a celebration public spaces as soon as the raffle closes. But yeah, happy to take any questions and happy to have 145 of you in this town hall. Looking forward to many more next week. What's up?
I just don't think we've had enough FUD today, so I'd like to create some. And the fact that we still have not seen a OnlyFans, and so I'd like to raise the issue.
Yeah, for sure. So if you guys want to open a ticket and request Nom OnlyFans, definitely do that. Make sure you ping Nom too when you ask for it in each ticket so that he gets added and notified. Thank you. Thank you for the question.
All right. I think we will continue to do one last shout out for any any new monkeys or any monkeys who want to come up here and say a couple of words. Otherwise, there will be a space for us to come together, on Twitter spaces together with the wider public to, get ready for the results of the raffle. Probably, around 30 minutes or so closer to the end of the raffle timing, which is at 2 p.m. EST. Feel free to use the commands if you're looking for a localized time according to your respective time zone. But if there is no additional questions or no monkeys who may want to come up here and share the mic, we will send the pump it up vibes really soon. So TD77, if you're ready, we can definitely get that going really soon. Without further delay, once again, just want to say thank you for everything. We hope you guys are having an amazing Friday and are looking forward to the end of the raffle really soon. We'll catch you at the public spaces later.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know?